Hey human LatiosItes, this is LatiosAzurill, and welcome to Week 10, the final week of Season 5 of the Western Pokemon League, with the Philadelphia Froakies versus Compound Zebra 10 and the Swansea Salamence. So honestly, it is the last week. We're not making it to the playoffs anyway, so I decided to just go full on meme here. So I decided to try some very interesting sets. So, I mean, I still have Mew with the Munium Z, so it's basically meant to go for that Genesis Supernova. Porygon 2, it's an offensive set, but once again, its basic job is just get hacks. Chansey, it's the Lucky Punch set. Fire Blast, Blizzard, get those crits. The Magmortar is basically, I mean, it's Assault Vest. It's pretty standard, I suppose. I feel like I've been using a lot of Magmortar this season, which is funny because it's actually a lower tier Pokemon. Cresselia is semi-bulky, but it's really not going to get that much use overall. It does have that HP Fire because just in case I'm faced against the Weavile, since the Venusaur can't Mega Evolve, it can also hit that. Although at that point with Venusaur, I could use Psychic. An interesting thing I decided this time was instead of going for the all-out setup here, I decided to try something a little different with Smeargle. So Smeargle does have Spore, it does have Sticky Web, but instead of going for the rocks, it's actually an Endeavor Extreme Speed set. But it's not exactly going to work out because, well, my opponent is going to be leading off by setting up spikes. So that's going to be a little bit less fun, but you know, we're at least able to make some stuff happen, so at least by setting up in the beginning, it's going to be a little bit of a, of semi-fair, considering he's going to get 3 layers of spike stuff while I'm going to get the Sticky Web up, so it's pretty much going to be a trade, but Smeargle's not going to get to do too much in this case to begin with. Extreme Speed alone isn't going to do nearly enough, so Endeavor's probably going to end up coming in handy. Thing is, I can't really switch out Smeargle against the, against his Iselgor because then I'm going to take 3 layers of spikes and goodbye Focus Sash. That said, let's get into the battle. So I am going to be leading off with Smeargle. He's going to be leading off with the Iselgor, as I said, and we're just going to trade hazards here. He's going to have another layer of spikes. I'm going to put him to sleep because I don't know what else to do. I was hoping he would switch. I was really hoping he'd switch, because here, I'm just gonna spam Spore here because I know he's gonna wake up and I don't know what else to do. So what I want to do is I want to wait until he wakes up, hope he actually attacks me, which he's not gonna do. So here I'm gonna go for another Spore now. I'm just gonna switch out because this way at least I should get at least 1 turn to just get into Magmortar. Now I can just go for the attack. Now I actually went for the HP Ice, hoping he would switch into Landorus, predicting the Flamethrower. Didn't quite happen. So now he's going to go into the Landorus. He didn't know that it's HP Ice at this point, so he's going to go for a knockoff. It's not going to kill. Goodbye Assault Vest, but I'm easily going to take it out with an HP Ice. Once again, I was just hoping he would hard switch into the Lando. It didn't quite happen. So here he's going to go into his Noivern. He's going to outspeed me easily. So then I'm actually just going to recover here just to scout what he's going to do. So he's going to go into Rotom, so I'm actually just going to sacrifice my Smeargle here. I'm going to hope he doesn't KO me because I'm going to click Endeavor, but now he's going to KO me because Smeargle's defenses are not very good. So he's just going to paralyze my Porygon, which kind of sucks, but I kind of need something to take the para. Good thing is Rotom doesn't really get very much recovery other than Pain Split. So I'm going to go for another Tri-Attack. The leftovers did save his life right there. He's going to switch out now to preserve his Rotom, going into his Noivern, and he's going to Z-move to kill me. Goodbye. But the thing is, I'm actually going to live the Inferno Overdrive, funny enough, so I'm going to be able to go for the Icy and take him down. So, really the 2%. I'm not going to take an Ice Shard for my life at this point at 2%, but Porygon 2 did its job. Now, this is the thing. He's going to misclick and go for the Fake Out, but I'm going to miss my Fire Blast anyway, so it's all good. Then you get a Power-Up Punch to get to +1, and I'm going to miss another Fire Blast. Lucky Punch Chansey, just, you can't get crits if you can't land a hit. You can't get crits if you can't land a hit. So he's gonna go for Night Slash here, and I'm just gonna go for the HP Fire and just it's not going to do nearly enough because I'm not invested in special attack. It's going to be Goodbye Cresselia. I should have actually just gone straight into Mew, but I kind of forgot that I had the Sticky Web up because I wasn't thinking. So I'm going to go for the Giga Drain just to get a little bit of health back since anything will KO and I don't have Flamethrower on this set. So I'm going to go for the Psychic on the Rotom, and this is going to be it because all I have to do is click Genesis Supernova, and that's easily going to one-shot the Venusaur. So that's GG. Mew just came through right there at the end. It really could have gone either way. If he were able to, if he had more power, if he had more health on the Weavile, it probably could have taken pretty much anything from the Mew. Because I think I had Ice Beam, and I couldn't go for Ice Beam if we resisted. Psychic would be immune. So really, it probably could take a Giga Drain if it was at higher health. So if he were to preserve his Weavile, he probably could have taken down my Mew, and then it would have been a completely different game. The thing is, if I would have been able to take him down with Cresselia at that point, really, there's really not too much on his team that could have dealt with Cresselia very well once I started setting up, unless he ran Toxic on his Venusaur, which I didn't get a chance to see. But since I one-shotted, I don't know for sure if it was a bulky set or not. But, that said, that is going to conclude this season. So, we did not do very well overall. Honestly, I was just trying to have some fun with it. I'm not really all that competitive anyway. We did go mono pink. Compared to the past, we didn't have nearly as many W's this season, but I'm okay with that. We did not make playoffs this season, but once again, I'm fine with that. Honestly, we did raise some money in the revenue from these battles for the Susan G. Komen Foundation. So once again, I'm gonna see how much this video gets as well as any other ones. So remember, all of the revenue from the WPL Season 5 Philadelphia Froakies Mono Pink Season 5 battles are being donated to the Susan G. Komen Foundation for breast cancer awareness and research. I don't know, we didn't make all that much because I don't make that much from these videos to begin with, especially the WPL ones. However, I'm probably going to dish out a little bit of my own from my own pocket to make up for that. That said, I have had fun with this season going for a mono pink. I don't know if I'm actually going to do something like this again in the future because it does take some of the competitiveness out of the battles, which, I mean, technically a competitive league, although it's for the content. I do like going all memeing out with these by like going for stuff like Chansey. I don't see too many Endeavor Extreme Speed Smeargles out there. It's a big thing for Rattatas. This Miracle wasn't level 1. I don't know, running a level 1 one, I guess I could have done, but at the same time, I figured this way I could just Extreme Speed later on, and just do some damage, versus it would probably do, if even one whole HP at level 1 anyway. It's been fun this season. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys had fun too. We didn't win every week, but you know what? That's okay. There's more to a battle than winning. To me, it's all about having fun. And having that extra constraint of using all pink Pokemon has definitely had its challenges, but ultimately I had fun with this. Genesis Supernova really did come clutch a lot of times this season. I did use a lot of Jirachi, Scarf Ironhead. I didn't really use it this week because, honestly, I didn't feel like going for flinches, to be honest. Flinches are kind of my thing, though, to be fair. So, I did have fun with all this stuff. So, thank you for joining me this season, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!